So our next speaker is Inna. She's the CEO and co-founder of ZENNA Apps. Inna is an expert on distribution, marketing, and promotions for mobile, social, and online games. She's got several years of experience in product and game marketing. Today, she'll be providing her insight and experience on using Kakao Games, which, as most of you may know, is the most popular messenger platform in South Korea right now. So she'll share a bit on her experience on what you need to be published on this platform and how to do it successfully, what marketing tools you may need, and how to manage your subscribers. So let's please give a warm welcome to Inna and enjoy.
Hello, everybody. And I see that there are a lot of people. Thank you for attending my lecture. Actually, as I see previous speakers scared you a little bit about Asian markets, saying that it's too difficult, but still it's worth it. And actually, it depends everything on your efforts and willing. How strong do you feel about them, and actually how strong you want to be there. So actually, personal me, I love Asian market just because the feedback you get from the users, from Asian users, is real and it could be measured. So let's start. Kakao Games. Who knows Kakao Talk? Who uses it? Okay, a lot of people. Okay, so Kakao Games, and what do you need to get to the top? Firstly, as you know, ZENNA Apps is a strategic agency, and we do marketing and promotions for mobile games mainly. And at this very moment, we have more than 6 years of experience in online marketing and mobile marketing, and mostly 150 projects successfully delivered. It's like for introduction. So Kakao, the beginning. Kakao Talk actually was provided in 2010 and developed by Kakao. Firstly, it was like a messenger for free calls and messages. And at this very moment, it's mostly like 100 million people already in it and a lot of affiliates. You can see actually the schedule. You can see that there are Kakao game between them, playing game that was released in 2012. At this very moment, Kakao uses 97% of Korean people. It's mostly 47 million people. You know that in Korea it's 50 million, about. So, and actually they have mostly 30 million people DAO. That impress. And Kakao Games actually suggest top 10 revenue games. Mainly, that could be explained actually by the fact that Kakao is a really great e-commerce tool, and users who are in Kakao, they actually used to pay a lot. So the ARPU is really high. That's why Kakao is so popular today, and a lot of foreigners, a lot of developers, native developers, Korean developers, Japanese developers, they are eager to be there, to be among the first. So, a little bit about Kakao Figures, just to get acquainted with. As I said, 30 million DAO daily revenue for actually for the games that are in Kakao Games is mostly like 6 million. So 62 million monthly revenue, and top 10 grossing earns daily 100 million, $100,000. That's great, actually. If to be honest, the top games, they earn about 1 million per day. So it's really interesting. And as you see, RPD is much more higher than for general Korean RPD. You know that in Korea, the RPD is mostly like $1. So in Kakao game, it's mostly double. So Kakao for App Store, you can see that in Korea, mostly in the top, all games are from Kakao. You can see that grossing are mostly Kakao games. And if you see free, mostly the same actually situation, 6 titles from 10. And Kakao for Google Play, you see that in grossing, all games are from Kakao, so it should be It should be considered by everybody who is going to be in Korean market. So where to start? Firstly, you need to be localized, and of course monetization adoption. Most of all, and the most difficult actually think about Kakao, that you should remember Kakao tools will be monetized in another way. It's not the Google Play actually. Yes, it's like integrated, but still it's not the App Store. You need to integrate and be really careful about what you do, and actually the monetization will be totally different. Before starting, Kakao UI should be preferable, and actually if you want to be successful, provide the art that would be close to what Koreans like. Both iOS and Android versions you need. Your previous success stories matter. That's because Kakao will just figure out how deep their help will be. If you were successful, really successful before, they will provide more assistance to you. So, and be sure that instruments of socializing integrated well. Actually, on instruments of socializing, not only you DAO depends, actually, the monetization is also. So the instruments of socializing here like plays a role as monetization tools, and it's really, really important. So, oh my God, what the next? Actually, after publishing, you receive 2 weeks of featuring from Kakao in the new category. You would be placed to the 2nd position in the top, and during this period, you could earn mostly starting from 20,000 people for this period. But what the fuck? Where is my 20 million people? So where is your marketing actually? Featuring is really good. It works, really. But still, to earn 20 million people, you need to do something with your game and actually to do some marketing, firstly. So Kakao Instruments, Kakao Talk, Kakao Story. Let's speak a little bit about them. So Kakao Story is mostly like Facebook. You have your own account and you have your own subscribers you can actually apply to and provide them with a lot of promise. Kakao Album is mostly like Instagram, and Kakao Count, it's the instrument allows you to use all those stuff together. So Kakao Group is like Twitter. Kakao Music is like Spotify. Kakao Home it's like Facebook Home, and actually Kakao Link it allows you to provide messages with direct links to your game. So it's like SMS marketing. I'm just in traditional. So stickers and emoticons. So firstly, when you are going to Kakao and you already published, hooray, you are here. So the best actually advice for me, actually to buy some emoticons and stickers from Kakao to promote them together with your game. Here you should be sure that to engage people not only with stickers, just because, for example, we have one case when we provide such stickers, a lot of stickers, really great one, really good developed, but people buy stickers and even didn't play our game, so they just enter the game, download the sticker, and get away. So here, my point is that you definitely need to do something about your retention before you buy the stickers, because it costs a lot, and you need to be like ready for that. So here is the point that you could spend, for example, starting from $20,000 on stickers and get no active users. Be careful. Banners and user acquisition. You can buy the banner from Kakao. It would be placed on the top, on the store, Kakao Store, and it depends on actually on the amount of days you want to be it on the top. The price will be different. Still, actually it gives a lot of users, active users, and their LTV is much more higher from, if we compare it for users, we got from emoticons or stickers. And user acquisition, Of course, you could actually do some user acquisition marketing or performance marketing, and it's highly recommended to you, especially at the first stage of promotions, just because you need to increase your active user base and actually to do something with your LTV at this very moment, just because your budget at this stage will be really huge for marketing. So another actually marketing activity which is highly recommended and actually is highly connected to viral marketing is messages and promos. Give your users special bonuses, for example, inviting 25 friends, or promos or competitions or gifts. For example, some boosters, free boosters for inviting the friends or something. For example, only today you have the discount for 5 boosters, only today you have, I don't know, actually the opportunity to be drawn as a hero of our game if you buy this or that booster, something like that. Just stay connected, stay in touch with your users, and that will help you to increase your retention. Really. Just because, if to be honest, retention on Kakao game is much more lower than in App Store and Google Play globally. And you should be careful about that. I mean, just, for example, a lot of people that use Kakao, they hunt for emoticons and stickers, not your game. And of course, every Tuesday, Kakao publishes new game, and they are looking for new opportunities, new bonuses, actually new promos from that new titles. So here, your main work will be to stay in touch with your audience. And for this, you can use Kakao Talk, actually, Kakao Story, and Kakao Group, Kakao Link, and it's crucial, really crucial. So, PR and plus friends, great instruments actually, and it increases your ARPU from 5% up to 150%, if to be honest. Of course, such increase in ARPU will rise from campaign to campaign, and actually from one day to another. But still, you can actually look the growth of your ARPU up to 150%. It's true. So, for example, if you have ARPU $1, you can imagine what you could have, or for example, $2. You imagine what you can have in Kakao games. This is really crucial. That's why Kakao is really attractable. Casual game promo case. So at this very moment, we have 2 titles in Kakao. And one of them was strategy game. And if to be honest, it was not so popular just because Kakao Games is more for casual titles. And I will tell you about our casual game promo. And as I said earlier, during sticker campaigns, most of users are hunting for stickers, not your game. So be careful. So ARPU differs a lot from campaign to campaign, and it could be both like plus 8% and 98% or 150%. And ARPU for Google Player is higher. I mean, just for Google Play player games for Kakao, the ARPU is higher. It's mostly 10 times higher than for App Store. Retention rate is lower than on Google Play and App Store globally, as I said before. And social instruments help a lot to increase general LTV rate, especially messages with promos and discounts. So, to be really successful there, to get to the top, be sure that you are localized very well. Just because Koreans really like domestic titles, still if the game localized good, they will be more than generous to you. Instruments of socializing, I repeat that one more again, just do remember about them. Short sessions. Kakao gamers actually like only short sessions. It's like 1-2 minutes before metro stations. So you should be sure that your session takes only 1 or 2 minutes, and for this time period, Koreans should be like see to the metro train and take actually the station another in 2 minutes, so be sure. And virtual pets. Here the secret for Kakao, actually people who integrate social virtual pets in their casual games on Kakao monetize better, really better. And if you have some kitties, I don't know, dogs, some things that could be actually brought up and that could be actually, I don't know, gifted by cloth, something like that, it would be more for you, actually more profitable for you. So just give them that opportunity to grow their own pet, even in your casual games, Match 3 plus Runner, something like that. So it's mostly done. I tried to be really short, but still, if you have some questions, I'm more than keen to answer. Nobody? Okay. Then I wish you success, actually, and Kakao Game is a really good platform. I mean, just in means of profits. If you want to be really profitable, you could get to the Kakao. And this is not so difficult as it could sound, actually. I need to assure you that if you provide some really good efforts to be there, you will be like, yeah. Some question?
So, I have a question. You just mentioned that you are quite long working on this market, right? Can you introduce your company a little bit deeper? You doing some kind of publishing or marketing or whatever? You're helping people to get on this Kakao platform, right? You have some deep relations, so can you advertise you a little bit more?
Yeah, of course. Actually, we are more like marketing agency. We provide our services for fixed price. We provide digital marketing, full circle actually services. I mean, just we do guerrilla marketing, aside of user acquisition, we do guerrilla marketing, PR, SMM, viral marketing, monetization actually, everything, sales up, everything that you need actually to be effective, efficient or so of the market. Our main geography is actually Asian markets, that's why I'm speaking about Kakao. And in terms of Kakao, we help people with user care, actually viral marketing, SMM, developing emoticons, deal actually with their subscribers. So here we do like a subcontractor, making sure that all your efforts to be on the top are right, something like that. Actually, if to be honest, Kakao is, I mean, just it's only the beginning, and it will continue. So be sure to be there. Thank you.